We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank you.
Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy. Oh, did Cooper mess up your microphone?
We're all good. I am reorienting it.
I know, he is in a weird mood today. I think it's because we took down all the Christmas decorations, so he's like a little weirded out by like the space again.
It's just, he's like, wait, there's a corner? What's the chair?
Well, his chair got moved because, because we moved it back to the corner where the tree was, and now he's like, where'd my chair go?
It's like a maze, and now his back is to me, and it's like oh no, it's not, that's not the song. So there was a song that I thought it was Don't Turn Your Back on Me, Baby.
No, I think it's Don't Turn Around.
No, it's
okay.
What was it?
Until You're Back Here, Baby.
Oh. And I thought it
by
was
Aretha Franklin?
No, it's like a 90s song.
Baby, you're back.
Until You're Back Here by who?
You can take it on.
By BB Mac? Oh my god, Back Here. Okay. Until You're Back Here, baby.
So I always thought it was Don't Turn Your...
Until You're Back Here.
I thought it was...
Until You're Back Here.
Don't Turn Your Back on Me. That's what I thought it was.
It's like, comb your back hair, baby.
Hey, we might have found a niche.
Oh my god, I'm Weird Al Yankovic.
You should remix it. And then, oh god... Who played him? What was his name?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Harry Potter, yeah.
I've never watched that yet.
He'll play
you.
You.
Haven't watched that? You should watch it.
I don't have a Roku TV.
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming
You're more than welcome to watch it here.
over.
I'll watch it again because it was actually really funny.
It was that good?
Yeah, it was that good.
It was really funny.
So I'm Paul.
Oh, yeah, I'm Joe. Hi.
And we're the
We are the unprecedented MDs.
Okay, wait, rewind that. I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're these unprecedented gays. How you doing, Joe?
Your new name.
I know. That's not getting edited out. Woo. Oh, man. It's warm in here now.
It is warm in here now.
Well, it's funny because I was like, oh, this energy is we're going. I got this. And it's like, we're riding the wave.
There you go.
What did you ask me?
How you are and how was your holiday? Because
we got a lot to catch up on.
We've been off for like 2 weeks.
I haven't seen you since last year. Since 20, you are so 2022.
So, can I just tell you that everybody in my office, because like, you know, the Thursday before New Year's, I was like, okay, I told my boss, I walked in, I'm like, I'm just going to tell you right now, after today, I'm not working for the rest of the year.
Oh, no.
And he was like, huh, what? Oh. And then when I left, I was like, okay, everyone, see you next year.
Oh.
And did they love it?
They were all like, ugh. And so they would all send me memes or videos like TikToks of people doing that too. Mm-hmm. They're like, it's you. And I'm like, it is me.
So original.
I know.
He's very original. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, went home for the holidays.
Sorry.
It's chaos
Andy
right
was
now.
stripping in the kitchen, and
It's chaos around here.
And Nick has just his regular unproductive cough. Where did you go?
My shirt was inside out.
Thank God you changed because the listeners would know.
Listeners to see it.
Shit was off the handle.
How embarrassing for you.
This is a body made for radio.
And we're getting cookies in 10 minutes.
So just so the listeners know, before we started recording, Andy's like, I'm going to give you cookies in like 10 minutes while you're recording. And I thought he said, within 10 minutes, I'm going to give you critiques. And I'm like, oh my God, really? That's how we're starting the year off?
And now it's time for the judges' critiques.
I
didn't want you to be surprised when like plates came in front of you.
But that would be amazing. We'd be like, oh, listeners are, Andy's amazing. He just gave us cookies.
He's gonna butter you up with cookie and then give you a critique right after.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Here's this.
sorry,
here's this Levain.
Sorry.
This mock Levain one. Your intro sucked.
Have another cookie. It's
The
like
sandwich.
The critique sandwich.
Yeah. Hey, I would. If I get 2 cookies out of it, I'll take all the critiques. Especially those.
So we were gone for 2 weeks, and so
Yes.
the holidays happened.
We had Christmas and then New Year's, and that's it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Those were the 2 holidays that occurred.
Unless you're Jewish and you celebrated Hanukkah.
Oh yeah, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa to
Or
you.
Kwanzaa, or the winter solstice.
Oh geez.
Or
there's like 29.
Ramadan. All 3 Kings Day is coming up. If you do Boxing Day, there's lots of holidays.
You're
in
like
a small amount of
the
time.
calendricular queen.
I know. Yeah, crown this.
Oh my god. Oh.
Three Kings is also known as Revolte.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, I want to partake in that.
Yeah, the Washington, the storming the Capitol.
Oh.
Oh, insurrection.
Insurrection Day.
Oh, maybe they'll finally have a House Speaker nominated on Insurrection Day.
I doubt it.
Okay, I'll bring it back. So, we went to the holidays.
Listen to you, like acting like Missy Elliott. Bring it back.
Which one's that?
Oh, maybe that was Timbaland with Justin Timberlake.
What?
Like it was in a song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't even start with me, Mr. Back Hair.
Don't trim your back hair, baby. Oh man! So we had Christmas and then New Year's. I drove up for Christmas to see my family, and it was nice. There are a lot of little children now in my family because my brother has reproduced 3 times now.
That's not a lot, by the way.
Okay, you know what?
But you're
It's all
Mormon,
perspective.
so I'm gonna need you to calm down.
It's everyone that is out there listening. Don't have Nick be mean to you. Thank you. So 2 children running around was a lot for me because I'm not used to 14. But it was good to see family. It was nice to see. I saw Val, and then I saw my friends. I then drove back on Monday, and it was like super traffic day, which I didn't think it was going to be. I drove back the day after Christmas, and I hit a bunch of traffic in like Camp Pendleton area.
Always.
Which I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't understand. And then the whole week in between Christmas and New Year's, I had off. And
that must be nice.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I did nothing. It was great.
Well, you did something.
Well, I saw you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to Carousel
Wolfie's
place.
Carousel Bar.
That one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
With French food. And it was really good. Mm-hmm. I had it was like a cauliflower.
But you went and tried the escargot.
Oh,
Nope.
so good.
It
You
was
guys
good.
wanted escargot, and I wanted escargot.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I'll say it in French. No. The restaurant was really cool. The ambiance was cool. The food was great. The tartare was good. I mean, I'll eat a tartare, but there's something about like escargot, oysters, and just like the consistency that I'm just like, I can't do. What else did I do? Celebrated New Year's by doing nothing. And I then got Mario Party for Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
And we played Mario Party, which was actually really fun.
I want
And
to play Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
and now we're back to like real life.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What about you? I breezed through it.
Okay. So like Christmas we had kids over here. Andy made a beef Wellington.
Oh yeah.
It was delicious, and it came out really good too. Like I was very surprised because like so a lot of times people do it the first time, it just for some reason never works out, and there's always like gaps. And the biggest thing is like you worry about is that there's going to be a gap between where the meat and the mushroom duxelle is, and then where the pastry is. So usually there's like holes, like air holes there, because people don't get all the moisture out of their mushrooms enough. And so it creates steam, which then pushes the pastry away. So, yeah, did not do that. And I made a port wine sauce, which is so funny because I was like, Andy, I need you to get me some port wine. And he goes, I was like, okay, I need the port wine. He's like, okay, how much do you need? I was like, I need the bottle.
Oh my God.
He was like,
a bottle?
yeah, a whole bottle to make, because you reduce it down.
Oh, thank you.
And he goes, but I wanted some.
Oh. That's a lot. Well, port is not a full bottle of wine. It's smaller, right?
No, it's a full bottle.
It's
But you
a
reduce it to
7.
milliliters.
Jesus, that's a lot of port.
Yeah, because you have to reduce it down to like a thick
sauce.
syrup, and then yeah.
And that's what's in the mushrooms?
No, that was the sauce that went on top of it.
Yeah, he did the mushrooms and he did the sauce, and they were amazing.
I feel like the port
Wellington.
one, that must have been sweet.
No, actually, it was pretty good. It was like savory and stuff. So we had the kids over. We did stockings and everything. We're taking the kids and their partners on a cruise.
Ooh,
so I got them little like cruise ship ornaments, which I think was like one of their favorite gifts that they got because they were like freaking out about those. And I was like, okay, that's awesome, because that was like a last minute gift too. Like we just was like, okay, let's just do that. And then we worked the week between Christmas and New Year's. You know, of course, because people still need to get their teeth out and they still need to buy.
Were you busy at the office?
So busy. And people were like, I just need to get in right before, like, I need to get it done now before the end of the year. No.
Because the insurance?
Right.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. And then for New Year's, Andy and I went to a friend's house for a dinner party.
I have a follow-up question when you're done.
And then Andy made
Princess cake.
Princess cake and a Prince
Regenten torta.
I can never say it correctly.
Wait, try it again. What?
Prince Regenten torta.
Is that
the German Prince Regent's tort?
Was that the green one?
No, that's the.
That's a princess
chocolate
cake.
one.
So that's my follow-up question: is how good was the princess cake?
They both were really good.
Oh.
I was really happy with how they came out. I didn't expect the chocolate one to be as good as it was.
What is it like? Is it like a crepe cake? Because that's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, the layers are really, really thin. You spread them like on parchment paper, so they're just a scrape of cake across the parchment, and it cooks for 8 minutes.
Oh wow!
And they kind of look like crepes.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be dry, but the cream just makes them perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You sent us pictures. I was like,
So
I need
somebody
this in
said
my
there's
face.
another one called a Dobos tort, which is kind of a Hungarian one. It looks just like that, but it has like caramel on the top.
Oh yes.
So I think that's
is that
the
next
one in the lineup.
Let me tell you, that chocolate cake was so good.
Tort.
People were like, can I get one to go? Can I get a slice to go?
Yeah, we actually had 3 people take an extra slice with them.
Yeah. And not only that, but Andy was busy making swans out of foil for their to-go package.
Oh my god! What?
He was.
We were talking about, let's do it bougie.
How do you make a swan out of foil?
Oh, it's like easy. He used to work at the Four Seasons and
Oh, was it the black swan?
Silver swan.
Oh,
so it was fun. And like the day after Christmas, we saw I Want to Dance with Somebody,
okay.
the Whitney Houston movie.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
It was really good, I must say.
I've heard good things about
And
it.
it like makes you think like, okay, we lost such a great performer and a voice, but also the voice was kind of gone before she was too, because it just wasn't what it used to be because of all the drug use and smoking and stuff.
Smoking, right?
But it was good, and it was approved by the Houston estate
Okay.
and everything. So
What's
like
the Houston estate?
Whitney Houston's estate, like her family and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, it was approved by them.
Oh, okay.
And they even talked about her and Robin being in a lesbian relationship.
Robin, R-O-B-Y-N?
I guess so, yeah. But it was like her friend.
Dancing on My Own Robin?
No. Her friend and assistant, Robin, who worked for her. Like, they were, yeah. So it was like, oh, okay, y'all are really. But I also was like kind of upset that they didn't do the Diane Sawyer or Barbara Walters, I think it was Diane Sawyer interview, where she's like, crack is whack.
Yeah.
I was like, they didn't even touch on that. I was like, come on, y'all, that's like.
That's gold.
Signature Whitney there. So anyway, but it was a really good movie, and Siri. And
Thank you for searching Crack is Whack. You might like cocaine.
I couldn't find any matches, but would you like to know? But like, New Year's Eve was a lot of fun. We had a good time, and then we kind of have you been de-Christmasing the house now. So we're almost back to normal. And then we've got trips planned coming up soon and everything like that and stuff. So, yeah. That's it. That was our weeks. But that means we can go into our next segment, which is mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth resuscitation. So are you in love with anything right now? Are you living for anything right now?
You just reminded me what it was.
What is it?
Okay, I have 3.
Oh,
so I think we talked about this like maybe when we went to dinner, but there's a Netflix show on. Oh my god, there's a show on Netflix called Kaleidoscope, and it's like the crime. It's like a crime heist kind of movie.
Okay.
Or not a movie. Sorry. Like 9 episodes, and you can watch it in any order, and it gives you like a different perspective.
Yeah.
So I like went online. I was like, what should I do? Like, what's the order? They're like, well, save like the white. It's called the white episode because every episode's named after a color. And I was like, I'm going to do Roichi Biv, like the colors of the rainbow, and end it that way. And then there's 5,040 ways of technically watching the movie.
Oh my god, that's
in different.
5,025.
But I was like, not going to do that. But so it wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen, but I really enjoyed like every episode was kind of like in and of itself. And like you didn't know how it was going to go.
Okay.
And then you basically end with the the actual heist.
Okay.
So I watched it and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. So I would recommend it if you want to spend like 9 hours maybe of your life watching that.
Okay. Well, if not more, because if you want to watch it in all the different iterations,
don't do that.
Like,
no,
that could be your whole life right there.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, that's 2 years of 8 hours a day watching. That's not going to happen.
Wow.
So I like that one. And then another one that's giving me life is we just watched Glass Onion, the Knives Out one.
Yeah.
And then we watched the first one, but the second one I liked way better.
Yeah, it was like, and there was more gay coding within the second one than there was in the first. Like the first thing you see, like when he gets to spoiler alert for people out there who haven't seen Glass Onion yet. But when they're at the dock getting ready to go to the island, when he's inoculating them all, and everybody's like, and then they get to him and he's like, oh, okay. And it's like, oh, girl, you don't have a gag reflex, do you?
But I loved the cameos. And what I really liked is like, so it's not just like a murder mystery movie, but like you see the same scene, but then more is revealed in the scene.
Right.
Like the scene where you have like, I don't remember the characters' names, but Kate Hudson's like wearing the hat. And then she reveals Janelle Monáe. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
It's just like your Kaleidoscope show. You get to see it from different perspectives. It's probably the same thing, but it's a different perspective of it. And that's what I love about Glass Onion, because you thought it was done, but you're like, wait, there's only half of the movie is done.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, it's something different.
Oh, I told Nick, I was like, this is fantastic. That was a great movie. He's like, oh, really? I was like, I loved it.
I know, it's weird. It starts off really, really good, and then there's this lull in the middle for a little bit, and then it picks up again. Yeah,
well, it really kind of like takes you on a journey, and I'm like,
set the tone.
Yeah.
So
that's that. Oh, maybe I have 4.
Oh my god.
No, I only have 3.
Give you all this time off and look at what you.
I know. Then I start appreciating life. Let me recollect. So the last thing, which is I feel like kind of nerdy and like what you would maybe kind of do, is like travel related. So we're going to New York.
Yeah.
And Nick told me that he got me these like travel like toiletries containers or whatever. And so then I was like, oh, how can I like minimize my toiletries so that they like fit in a smaller bag? So I'm like obsessed with finding like little travel containers that aren't, because like I have the ones from Target and they're like crappy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the squishy ones.
Yeah, and I'm like, and so I'm like, oh, how can I like make a small, and like I'll have more room for like a jacket or something. So that's mine. That's kind of nerdy, but whatever. What are you obsessed with?
So first thing is, I'm obsessed with the show. There's like 2 seasons of it, and it's on Paramount Plus, and it's called Ghosts.
Okay.
And it's like a half-hour television show. And I don't know if you see this,
watched
Nick.
a couple of the first of this first season. Super clever. I love the cast.
Yeah, it's super funny. So it's about this couple who inherit a house, but the house is haunted. Mm-hmm. It's like a giant mansion, like basically. And so they move into it. The wife ends up having an accident, falling down the stairs, and now she can see all the ghosts that are there. But the ghosts are from different time periods. There's one from Civil War times. There's a Viking. There's a guy who was like Wolf of Wall Street kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
A lot of different types and stuff. Like there's a hippie in there, an American Indian, all this stuff. Super funny, great cast.
It's a comedy.
The way they shot it, yeah. And the way they shot it, so it goes back and forth to like the ghost being in the room, but then not being in the room. It's like super good. So if you get a chance, go check it out. It's called Ghost. It's on Paramount Plus. So yeah. My other thing is I'm really obsessed, and I think I talked about this before too, is What a Fool Believes, but like the Aretha Franklin cover of it. It's What a Fool Believes is by the Doobie Brothers. Okay. Really great song, like one of my all-time favorites. And then she does this one where it's like an 80s kind of funk disco sound to it.
I haven't heard that.
And it's really good.
Okay.
So check it out. What a Fool Believes, Aretha Franklin cover.
Which playlist is it on in your Spotify mix?
It is on my Back to Pride 22 and my SFW, so you can listen to it at work.
Oh? Look at her photo.
I know, and her photo. Look at her.
Oh, my God.
With that hair.
You need that haircut.
Come through, Bob. Okay. And then the last thing I'm obsessed with, because I guess I have three. Because
look at us appreciating life.
Is the new season of The Circle is out on Netflix, and it is amazing.
How many is that now? Are they on like 5?
They're on like season 5, the U.S. version of The Circle. Yeah,
and there were 3 British.
Yeah, there are 3 British ones, and then they have other ones like Brazil and.
Do they have Spain and it's
all that?
But it's really hard to follow because it's like. You're reading someone read text in a foreign language and you're reading the translation. It just loses.
Yeah, that loses me in the other countries. But
we tried France, we tried Brazil, and none of them were that compelling.
But this new season is amazing. Like we watched the first episode and there was like somebody that we didn't like, and then by the end of the episode we did like that person, and we're like, oh my god, there's like a deaf person on there with their interpreter, and I was like, oh, why do they need them? And I'm like, oh wait. They have to interpret while she's talking to the camera because they do a lot of like that thinking out loud and speaking out loud. Mm. So I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But it's really kind of cool because that person has been, really popular because it's all through social media and speaking through the text and everything, so you don't actually have to, she's made it known that she was deaf, but it's not like it's a big thing,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was like, this season's really good, and I'm like, and there's some cuties on there. So,
When do you think they'll do a celebrity circle?
I don't know, but then that's hard, though.
Oh, actually, you're right.
Well, they've had celebrities on.
Who?
Who did they have on this? They had the Spice Girls. They had Mel B and Baby on last season.
Like legit?
Legit had them on playing as a catfish.
Oh, okay. So they weren't playing themselves.
Playing, was it Justin Timberlake or some? She played like a pop star. The person's personal secretary.
Yeah. I remember who you're talking about, but I can't remember who she was supposed to be. But yeah, it's like there's been celebrities on there, and even the UK one had celebrities on there. But like one of the morning talk show hosts, I don't know who he is.
That's probably like the snatch game for UK, and you're like, I don't know who that is.
I know some of them.
I know none of them.
So anyway, but yeah, so watch the new season of The Circle, season 5 on Netflix. It's amazing. I love it. Like one of the girls at work were both like, "Did you watch that episode?"
It's released all right. Like you don't have to.
No, this is one of the few This is one of the few series for Netflix where they don't release the entire thing at once.
Is that how it always was?
No, like with their reality shows, what they do, like they do this for Love Is Blind and stuff. Is they release like the first 4 episodes, and then they release 3 episodes in like 3 blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each week.
Yeah, three episodes in a week.
So today, the second 4 got.
I know. So we're gonna
3 got released.
So we're gonna have to watch that tonight.
Well, but if you wait 3 weeks, then the whole thing's there.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But like, we don't ever watch the whole thing anyway. Like, we'll watch one episode
You're not
tonight.
binge watchers.
Yeah, like Grace will watch the entire thing, and then she's like, "I don't want to wait a whole week to watch another one." I'm like, "Then why don't you watch them all in one shot?" Like,
Yeah, Grace.
yeah. I'm like, "Girl,
Eat your chocolates one day at a time."
right?" I'm like, "You got kids. How do you have that much time to watch 3 episodes?" So anyway,
You got kids? How do you have time? Maybe it's while they're napping, or are they like teenagers?
no, they're kids. They're like babies.
Okay.
They're like small children. Yeah, the kind you don't like.
The kind that disrupt your Christmas mojo.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, so it's just I love my nephew, but he was just like on a different level, and like at the end, I was just like, I'm so exhausted and I can't leave.
Joe, you need to get on the elevator and get to his level. Okay.
Oh, I did. We were. Do you want to be a hot lava? Do you want to pretend hot lava monsters? And I was like, do you want to go to bed?
Oh my god, was the floor lava?
I wasn't on the floor though. That's a show too, right?
That's a show too. I love that show. We love that show. We watch that show all the time.
I don't think I finished
watched
it.
the lava show?
Our nephew turned us on to that.
I'm gonna need you not to give me that look, Mister. I've watched Is This Cake?
Is it?
Okay, I
I
love
watched it
that
because of
show.
Joe.
No, Nick
Is that one of
recommended.
your top shows
No,
of the year?
but I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Put that on your list of your year in
Nick
review.
is really judgy today. Oh, it's not multiple nieces and
Oh my-
nephews.
Oh my god, are we gonna be like? Do we need to call him Judy?
Yeah.
Yes, please. That'd be great.
Did you know that she's not a judge, but she's an arbiter?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because you can't legally judge on
Was
TV.
Wapner a judge?
Who?
Judge Wapner, was he actual judge? From People's Court. You never watched People's Court?
Oh my god. Yeah. And then there was that girl, the one girl with like the red long hair, right?
Right, yeah,
Was
she
she
took
People's
over
Court?
for him.
Okay.
But, like,
He was a real judge.
he was a real
was,
judge.
yeah.
Wow.
Retired.
Good for him.
Yeah, well, Judy was not. A judge, Judy does not
She's
take.
not a real judge, no.
But she does
She
judge.
is familiar
But
with
she
the
ain't
law.
judging y'all.
She judged.
The credentials. She's just not a judge.
Hashtag fake judge.
But now, what's her name does the divorce court?
I don't know.
I was telling you about her.
There's a person that Nick told me, and I don't remember the
Chrissy
name.
Teigen?
Oh, that would be good.
No, she has, like, her own law show.
No.
Like, her own court show on, like, Roku or something.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
This girl.
I don't know who that is.
Whatever.
Nick's trying to do something on his computer on our TV, and it's not translating.
Star. Isn't her name Star? Yeah, Star Jones.
Oh, Star Jones is on Divorce Court? Oh, 'cause
Yeah.
she's been divorced, so, you know,
She
knows.
is the...
Has she?
She knows, yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, oh my god, okay, so, like...
Let's do it. Are we going to dive into it?
We're going to dive into, like, because, you know, it's the end of the year. Everybody has their year in review. So these unprecedented gays need to do their own.
Correctamundo.
So, do you want to, like, do it in blocks of stuff?
Yeah, let's block it up.
So let's
Yeah.
do music.
Come on, block girl.
Okay. Block party.
Okay. I like that better.
You like
With
that?
no K, it's BLOC.
Oh, like the
Right?
like the group. There's an actual group called Block Party.
Oh.
That without a K on there. And so
Oh.
it's BLOC
What do
party.
they sing?
One of their hit songs was Banquet.
Oh.
Okay, I know that because I used to listen to them, but now I can't remember who they are.
Helicopter Ratchet.
Oh, were they kind of like a punky, like rocky
It was
band?
punk meets EDM meets, you know, emo kind of thing. It's very UK, very, very British. To all of our British listeners, I'm sure you know who they are.
Yeah. No K, only the C.
All right, so let's start with music. So what was some of their top music that came out this year?
So I struggled with this one because I think, as I've said on this show before, I just listened to the same playlist over and over again. So my yearly Wrapped on Spotify isn't any surprise because it's just the same as the year before. But I will say, like, a couple songs that I really liked this year were the Elton John duets. So the one with Dua Lipa and the one with Britney.
Cold Heart, the
and-
Panau
yes.
remix.
Panau.
And then Hold Me Closer.
Yes. And then I obviously loved Adele's album. I think that came out this year. Or was that last year?
No. It came out this year. Easy on Me was one of the top songs of 2022. And it's actually on my list, too. I loved it.
Oh.
But you need to find some of the covers. Some of the covers are really beautiful.
I don't like Easy on Me.
Really?
I liked it in the beginning. It's fine, but like Love is a Game, the last song on the album, I'm like, yes, I could listen to this all
I Drink
day.
Wine's a good song, too.
Yes. Or like Parking Lot Lady or whatever it's called. Midnight Parking Lot? Something?
I don't know.
And then I honestly couldn't really think of anything else. I did not have a lot of music. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to probably jog my memory.
So, because you know me, I love music and I love everything. So, like, To Be Loved by Lizzo and About Damn Time.
Yeah.
Like, basically the whole album of Special was really good because I loved those and a couple of other ones on there.
She released another one this past year, right?
Yeah. So, that was really good. Basically all of Harry's House by Harry Styles.
Okay.
But specifically as it was.
I like that one, yeah.
My favorite off of there, it might not be, one people really, attuned to because like all the other ones. But Music for a Sushi Restaurant.
Love it.
Oh.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It was in
Interesting.
they used it in a Apple commercial, but it's like it has this really cool guitar riff and horns, so it kind of reminds me of like funkadelic kind of stuff, like a Prince song.
Okay.
But there's never. But he does say Music for a Sushi Restaurant in the song, so it's not like Nelly's Dilemma where the title is never in the song. Isn't that weird that I know that as a little known fact? Like,
I love that music video when she's like texting on
Excel on her sidekick.
Yeah. Like they duped us so bad back in the day.
And I'm like, bitch, that's why he's not responding to
I
you.
know. He's also really busy reaffixing his Band-Aid.
But I'm also like, you probably put it in the wrong tile, so now it's all off. That's why it's got Tommy.
But also, did you ever want a sidekick?
No, but my sister had one.
I wanted one so bad. I was
Really?
like, yes, and I couldn't because they didn't have T-Mobile. And that was back in the day when Catherine Zeta-Jones was like the spokesperson for T-Mobile, and she's like,
and you wouldn't be Catherine
"Get your
Zeta-Jones."
sidekick or whatever."
A little slider
Where they flip open.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they got me like I wanted one so bad, and then I also wanted like the LG chocolate. Remember that one?
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
Where they would like slide up,
Yep.
and it was like the music player and everything.
Yep. And then there was the Christina Aguilera Candyman song for like the holiday promotion. It was different colors of the LG chocolate.
And they had some really cool colors too.
Yeah, that was the Candyman thing.
Yeah, it was like metallics and stuff. Yeah.
Anywho, go ahead.
So I also love Charlie XCX put out a great album this year called Crash, but like my favorite song off that is called Yuck.
Okay.
So if you get a chance, like listen to it, it's really good. And then Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Even though Kim Petras, she's a little problematic because she still works with I think is it Max Martin? No, it's not Max Martin.
Oh,
It's like-
the Kesha one?
yes.
Somebody.
You know who I'm talking about. And then, Young Gravy was like one of my favorites this year because he did a song called Betty Get Money, and he sampled Rick Astley.
Okay.
They were going to give you up. So basically, every time that song came on, he rickrolled you. But Young Gravy is amazing. Like he was dating, I think he was dating Addison Rae's mom.
Who the hell is
for a
that?
while.
She the like TikToker?
Yes.
Okay.
And then like in his shows, women would throw their bras up. And I talked about this already, but like they would throw their bras up and he would take them, wash them, sanitize them, and then he's donating all the bras to a women's shelter.
Oh, nice.
And then he's also taking the money, the monetary amount of these bras, and donating that money to women's shelters.
No shit.
So, like, this is somebody using their fame and everything in a positive way.
Well,
and
bras
I
are
think that's great.
expensive.
Plus, let me tell you,
I have no idea who he is.
Young.
Oh my god.
The two songs that I've heard from him so far,
old.
I really love.
I have no
I'm
idea.
sorry, Nick, that you feel really old.
No, it wasn't. No, there's just. I feel like you're more in tune with music because I looked at the top 20, the top 100 songs from Billboard.
Yeah.
And I scrolled through and recognized like 3.
And then Anxiety by Megan Thee Stallion
I do
was
like
like
that one.
is amazing. And when she performed it on Saturday Night Live, and she was talking about her mom, and she kind of broke down a little bit.
Aww.
Like that to me is that song is phenomenal. So, but like so that's the music part. I know that there was a lot of others that came out this year and stuff like that probably should have been talked about, but for me, those are the ones that really stood out.
Are you a Bad Bunny fan? Because Bad Bunny is... I didn't realize...
He's the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah.
Like, bigger than Beyonce.
He is so popular.
Is he a rapper?
He's like a rapper slash singer. He does a lot of reggaeton.
I'm okay with that.
But he's the one who had concerts here at Petco Park for 2 days, and they sold out in seconds, and people were driving from like Mexico and LA. Some people drove from like Michigan and Washington to come to this particular concert because they could get tickets for that one, but he sold out. But he's very big on utilizing his platform for good. Like his latest song that he had out was a video about... The video for it was all about like what's happening in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
With them not getting the funds or any help from the U.S.
For the hurricanes?
Right. So... But he's also very big on, like, LGBT rights.
Nice.
And he's very androgynous, kind of like Harry Styles is in the way he dresses and how he presents himself.
Nice.
So
I have no idea who this is.
He is huge, though.
I like his music a lot.
Bunny? Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan. I like reggaeton, but I'm just like...
Yeah.
I wonder in Spanish if he calls himself Mal Conejo.
Oh, boy.
What is that?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that.
Thanks.
Okay.
Conejo.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he a hoe.
So, all right. So let's move over to, like, you probably have more TV shows, though, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to our favorite TV shows of the year.
All right. So, the kind of obvious ones that I think everyone would like know of is Stranger Things. Did you guys watch? Oh, you don't watch Stranger Things. Never mind.
We made it through 2.5 seasons. Right? Somewhere in season 3, we just kind of lost it.
Okay, then.
I know.
It's
Well,
okay.
that
You
was...
can still love it. You can still...
You can still love it. Like, that's not... My enjoyment of it does not diminish nor amplify your enjoyment of it. But also, that comes back to music because that season helped push Kate Bush back into the zeitgeist.
She got millions of dollars because she owns the right to that song.
And a 1983 or 1980 something song is back a number 1 on the charts across the world.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. So I enjoy Stranger Things. I think they did a good job. The other one that I actually really enjoyed was a Lord of the Rings one on Amazon. I don't know what it's called. What is it?
Ring of Power.
Ring of Power.
Yeah. It was good.
Just because, I mean...
I think I saw that porno.
And the sequel, Cock of Power.
I'm sorry, it's Cock Ring of Power.
Part 1. Part 2's coming soon. Coming. And then I got into like murder documentaries and like true crime when I had COVID. And so the Worst Roommate Ever, Don't Fuck with Cats, like the whole shebang of all those things. Cold Case Files, Unsolved Mysteries, like everything that you shouldn't watch alone. And then the Girls Five Eva on Peacock, because it is so wacky.
It's great, actually.
I love it.
I have to finish. I think that's one I have to watch without Andy around because he didn't enjoy the couple of episodes.
Oh my god,
It's
Wiki,
so
who is
absurd. It's
Wiki
absurd.
from? She's the girl that plays she was the one in Hamilton. What's her
Renee
name?
Elise Goldberry.
She is so extravagantly over the top. And she was talking about like, so she was on a date with this guy who she couldn't talk. And she was like, oh, I'm on a date with name redacted. Because like, she just like couldn't say his name. And I was just like, this is so gold. It is so funny. And it's like, Andy, did you like 30 Rock? Did you watch 30 Rock? Okay. Yeah. So it's very 30 Rock humor because it's Tina Fey. But I love that so much. And it's only like 9 episodes.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
It's like saying it's only oral surgery. It's only root canal.
Right? Yeah. You can do it in a day. And then the other funny ones that I really enjoy this year were Loot on Apple TV, which has Maya Rudolph, where she's like the billionaire.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that, but that was really good. And I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it was great. And then the guy who's her cousin. He is like a stand-up comedian.
Like everything, and I love him.
And then the guy with the snaggletooth.
Yeah,
but I love the interaction.
Other guy to connect, like
the snaggletooth guy.
Yeah.
I just remember being on an airplane and Joe's laughing in the seat next to me. And he's watching Lude.
It was so good.
It was hilarious.
And like the intro, it was really good.
I totally forgot about that show.
I want season 2 ASAP.
Right.
And then another funny one that I learned of was I Love That For You, and I think it was on HBO, but it is about it's the girl from SNL with the like kind of buck teeth and the red hair. I don't know her name, but she basically, Vanessa Bayer. And she plays basically this girl who had cancer as a kid, and she wants to be on like the Home Shopping Network equivalent. And she basically has an interview and goes like, "I have cancer," but she doesn't. And so it's the whole thing, and it has Jennifer Lewis. It's great. It has Molly Shannon's in it as well. I guess. Oh, my other show is also Molly Shannon. But I Love That For You was really, really good, and it was very like it was like tastefully comedic, but also like kind of dramatic. It had like everything.
Is your other one with Molly Shannon the one from Comedy Central, like the family one?
Yes, and it's HBO, and it's the other two.
The other two,
and that show is so out there. But also, so it's like based in New York, and it's about Molly Shannon's a mom. She has she has 3 kids. One of the kids is like
a Justin Bieber type.
Yeah, and the other 2 are just kind of like deadbeats.
Right.
And then the sister basically becomes the manager, and then the brother's like trying to do like acting or whatever. And it was really good. There's 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, we watched it. We thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it was great. Yeah. So those are like kind of some of my TVs. I'll probably think of some more while you're talking about it.
Okay.
What are yours?
Okay.
The Circle, season 1 through 4.
No. But like, looking back, I didn't realize how much had come out, and I thought stuff was like last year or something like that. But like, it came out this year. Yeah, it was a long year, and I didn't realize this. But like, Heartstopper came out this year. That was
2022.
It was like January, February that it came out.
That was a lovely show too.
I mean,
I forgot about that. I like that one. Yeah,
right. But we just watched because Katya and Trixie did I Like to Watch. They finally did Heartstopper.
Oh, okay. So, a year later.
I'm like, that's so weird that it's like I didn't realize that was this year. That makes it like this has been such a long year.
It was a long year.
And then I love Abbott Elementary.
Okay.
It's one of those that show is so good.
Is that a comedy?
It's a comedy, on ABC, and it's sort of done like The Office or whatever, where they like talk to the camera and stuff like that.
And who's the girl that wrote it and is in
Quinta
it?
Brunson.
Quinta. What else is she in?
She was the one who did A Large. He was. You got money. You got money.
She good for her because she skyrocketed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just intelligent humor.
Yes, it is. It is so funny and so good, and the characters are so great. And she helped Cheryl Lee Ralph get her first Emmy.
Is it about a TV about a school?
Yes, it's about an elementary school in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So White Lotus season 2 came out. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I love the title song so much. With the, I can't want to sing because I want to get sued.
I love the videos and everything of people like dancing and just like when the White Lotus theme song comes on and they're like raving to it. It's like they're jamming out. They're like getting hardcore, and it's just like okay.
That's HBO, right?
Yeah, there's a lot more penis in this one, but less ass munching, and I'm not sure if I like that or not.
I haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure I know what happens just by all the memes that have come out. I'm pretty sure I can put together what has happened in one.
I just know Jennifer Coolidge is in it.
These gays are trying to kill me.
These gays are trying to kill me.
It's okay.
Oh, they're trying to kill me.
That's like pretty good. That's a pretty good Jennifer Coolidge.
I feel like that's really bad for your throat. Or your
I love her so much.
She was so good in this.
Oh, you watched it? You guys have watched it?
Oh, we watched
the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is she in the first season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was the common thread from the first season.
And what is it about again?
Oh, we cannot explain.
No. White Lotus cannot be explained. It has to be experienced.
Okay. Nick told me I need to watch it.
It's essentially about like privileged people in society, and it happens to be at like a hotel.
But it's at a different setting in the second season, right?
Yeah, 2 different luxury hotels.
Got it.
Luxury rich people. And
all the people are either guests or employees of the hotel, and they are in it for like a week, and everything happens over the course of that.
Interesting. I'll watch it.
You need to, because they're great. So, okay, what was the...
I'll watch it when we're flying to New York.
What is the... Who was the lady who was in New York and we watched the Netflix show and she had that weird voice. It's the white transfer's coming through.
Anna.
Anna Delvey.
Anna Delvey.
Inventing Anna.
Yeah. What is it?
Sorry, bank fucker.
Inventing Anna. That was so
Yeah,
great.
Inventing Anna.
Did that come out this year?
Yes.
Oh my god, you can believe that it came out this year? I could not... Because I was looking at like, The Dropout came out this year too.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Swindler.
The Swindler one.
Twinder. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Tinder
Swindler.
Swindler.
Thank you. Twinder Swindler.
Can you imagine, like, all this stuff came out and it's like...
Damn, I forgot about that. And I
then
watched both of
Fire
them.
Island.
Oh,
What was the
yeah.
other one? The other gay one from... You're supposed to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What's the one we just watched?
Is it Yeah by Usher?
With the guy that was he was like the chairman of the history of the gay.
Oh,
Bros.
Bros.
Yeah.
With, what's his name?
Which, fun fact, my friend Gabe, who is straight, married to a beautiful woman, is one of the butts in the... Like, he's one of the ass grabbers in their promo.
Oh, okay.
Working his career in LA.
I mean, that's movies. We haven't gotten to movies yet.
Oh,
but
Did you recognize this butt?
No, I didn't. But when out of the two, I was able to be like, that's Gabe's butt. Anyway, that's for movies.
Holla to Gabe's butt out there. Okay, so The Dropout and Inventing Anna, those were great. My other favorite that I watched on Netflix was Kataro Lives Alone.
Oh.
And it was like this little anime.
Okay.
And it's about a 5-year-old little boy who lives on his own.
Okay. Very adequately titled.
Yes, and it was amazing. I loved it. Andy would find me like sitting out here watching it, and it was like, what is this?
Would you cry?
There were some episodes where I cried because he was like trying to live on his own. He had his little play sword.
Aww.
But it was really super cute.
Oh.
It was
I would like to watch this.
Child
Yes.
innocence.
Yes. We also had like Love on the Spectrum, but the US version, which is like, it was okay, but like Australia just does it better. I don't know why. Yeah, their Love on the Spectrum just gets me every time.
They have a better spectrum than the United States.
Maybe. The Gilded Age came out on HBO Max, which was like a version brought to you by the same people who did Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like takes place in
New York.
like
New York.
New York, but in like the mechanical age,
Right at the turn of the century, so 1890s to 1910.
But it was really good though. I thought it was like, it's not Downton Abbey good, but it was like good enough. We also had a lot of like superhero ones that I enjoyed this year, like Miss Marvel, She-Hulk.
Okay.
Loved She-Hulk.
And
there, people gave that a lot of like flack and anger, but it was what it was, and it was brilliant.
Yes.
Did Q-Force come out in 2022?
Q-Force did come out in 2022.
Was that was
six
What
or
a
8
great
episodes
show.
or something like that? But yeah, it came out in 2022.
No,
it came out
2021.
2021. Oh, sorry.
I was like, but I love that.
But like that's the thing. Like we just don't know because like the last couple of years have just melded.
It's
into
just
each
like
other.
Smash Mouth said, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
You also had Reboot.
Oh yeah.
Reboot was
Wait.
good.
Reboot was really good.
Wait.
The one on Hulu. About the 90s show that was getting the reboot.
Oh, no, I didn't watch that. I thought you were talking about...
No, Nick watched it, though.
I did.
Did I watch Reboot?
I watched it alone in the dark.
Eating cookies.
But it has Paul Reiser in it. And
Yes.
Judy Greer. And Keegan-Michael Kay.
Rachel Bloom from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, it's like a lot of great names. Keegan-Michael Key.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's just a great cast. It's about 90s show, kind of like Step It Up or Step by Step or whatever. But it's called Step It Up.
It was mimicking Step by Step.
Yeah. And then they were rebooting it. I used to love Step by Step.
I loved it, too.
Just because I really thought Patrick Duffy was, like, so hot.
Was that the one with Suzanne Summers?
Yes.
I think
where
it's
she played the mom.
It's one of those shows that's like, tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay.
Exactly. But I only watched it for him. And possibly the older son.
This guy? Wait, you thought this guy was cute? Which one?
No, Patrick Duffy, the dad.
Oh, the dad. Okay.
Yeah. So I just thought he was such a cutie. Most recently, the most recent ones that I really liked were Drink Masters on Netflix, of course. The Big Brunch, which I gushed over, and I still... Like, you still haven't seen it? Mm-mm. Oh, you have to watch it.
I'll watch it with you.
It'll make you feel so good. And then the last one is The Bear, which was on Hulu, on FX. So
Yes.
it was
He's handsome,
amazing.
too.
But it is like a study in, like, making yourself feel uncomfortable, like, during the entire, like... There was one episode where it was just, like... Afterwards, me and Andy were both like, fuck, that was a lot. Like, because it was just set in this, like... it was one day in the restaurant, but it was just like everything went wrong, and it was just like so uncomfortable.
Have you experienced something like that before?
And I've experienced a day like that where nothing goes right and everybody's just on edge.
Yeah.
So it was just like, to watch it was just like, fuck. But yeah, those were the TV shows that I enjoyed this year.
You know what I'm just thinking of is the one where the guy he's dead, but he's like digital. He got like digitized.
Upload! Yeah,
That's when you said reboot. That's what I thought you meant.
No, but Upload was good too. Did that
Was
come
that-
out? Did the
Maybe
second
not-
season come
maybe-
out this year?
I don't
The
know.
second season came out this year.
Yeah, the second season came out this year, early in the
y'all
year.
watched it for this dude, Robbie Arnell.
I actually watch it for Kevin Bigley.
Yeah,
Luke.
the British guy.
No, the
He plays
the
the British
friend.
guy, right?
Yeah, and then I also think Owen, the one guy who's cloned for everything.
Oh,
The
yeah.
redhead is so cute too.
He is handsome. Oh yeah, very handsome.
But Kevin Bigley was in another. It's like a firefighting show that was on for like 2-3 seasons, and I thought that was
Sirens.
Sirens. Yes, that was a great show too. So, yeah.
Upload.
Oh my god! So that's any more TV shows that you can think of?
That's all I got.
No, it's like
I don't think we do anything else apparently.
except watch TV.
I watch a lot of TV. I do.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
Like I need to get out more.
But they don't binge it, so
Yeah.
So it takes you a lot longer.
Sensible doses.
Well, and you know the funny thing is like we watch like Survivor. We started from the beginning. We're up to like season 34, and we're like, oh my god! By the end of the year, we could be caught up to.
How many seasons are there?
There's 45 right now.
Oh my god!
Getting ready to be 46.
So you only have 10 seasons.
Yeah, like 10 or 11 seasons.
Wait, sidebar. Are you guys watching that on my account?
No.
We have our own Paramount.
Because on my Apple TV it says like next up, and it keeps showing me Survivor, and like so I can't figure out which
It's
one
your
of my
parents.
family members is watching Survivor. Somebody is watching Survivor.
Oh, that's weird.
And it's
Okay.
just like next
Or
up,
maybe
it's like,
they like watch
But is it,
it
if it's on your
once.
Apple TV, it's not going to come up on because we watch on Paramount Plus.
oh, because it's Apple TV, like it aggregates all of the different apps. That I pay for.
Well, if it's suggesting,
I think it's my brother-in-law.
If it's
I'm gonna ask
suggesting
him.
if the next up one is season 35 or something, but that might explain why every once in a while we get a show in kind of our watched that was.
Oh,
Like, did I log into your account and forget to log out?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
I don't know. It was weird.
It's
That's
not a big
weird.
deal, but it's just like all of a sudden I'm like, why does Apple want me to keep watching Survivor?
I know we use Nix for some stuff. I have HBO Max through my boss's account. We have Disney Plus through our friend Jesus.
Somebody called it my Instagram husband.
Yeah.
No, I mean my Netflix husband.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, all right. So we're gonna move on
They're
to.
apparently cracking down on that.
Yeah, I know
Are
that.
they?
Yeah.
They're requiring
Oh.
you to do like 2-factor authentication.
Please don't like
Log you out.
Well, no, don't tell on us, please.
Well, we should delete
Oh
it.
yeah.
So, all right. So moving on to movies, because there were actually some good movies this year. I mean, we were just talking about Glass Onion, so we can.
I couldn't think of any for the life of me.
No.
Yeah.
Did you just go to see a 3.5-hour movie? No, you didn't go. Avatar.
I did not see the Avatar movie.
Oh my god! So
The only one that I could think of was the Sandra Bullock one where she's like the romance writer.
the
city, Lost City or
the Lost
something?
City.
Lost City.
Yeah,
Where
But
you see
I
Channing
like-
Tatum's
but
butt.
was that 2022?
Yeah. So
Was it?
I was like, what movies? And I did the exact same thing. I Googled. I was like, what were the top movies?
Everything Everywhere All at Once? Andy's favorite
Okay,
movie.
I know that's on my list. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, I like the Wakanda movie.
Oh, and Wakanda Forever.
That's all I got. And Knives Out.
Okay,
I could-
so Wakanda Forever was great. I thought it was fantastic. Of course, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've talked about it numerous times, and I think it's a cinematic masterpiece.
That's true.
And
It really is.
Top Gun Maverick.
I didn't see
I
that.
you didn't watch
I
that
loved
one?
it.
That one is on
it's
Paramount
great.
Plus right now that you can watch.
Yeah, I loved that.
And I actually really liked it because I guess it was because it was so much like the first one.
yeah, it's like an homage almost.
And
to-
right now you can go on YouTube and somebody created a 3-hour loop of the football scene.
Hell
the
yes.
beach football scene, just continuously on a loop for 3 hours. So if you're edging yourself, you can do it for 3 hours.
I think what's fun about that movie though is that that's it's scenes from San Diego. So watching it, you get
You get this connection to things.
like we live here,
'Cause
so
we live
kind
here.
of. I mean, and there's hot guys that are playing on Coronado Beach. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
It's like when art
The
reflects
plot
reality.
of Top Gun Maverick is so great. I
watch it for the plot.
Stupid.
Elvis was a great movie that we saw by Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah.
That one was freaking awesome. Austin Butler was fantastic in that. So if you haven't watched it, you should watch that one. Turning Red, which was
So
the
cute.
the Disney movie
I didn't see
that
that.
everybody was up in
being
arms
a
about.
period.
Because it's a period movie, not in a specific time frame, but a period movie as in Turning Red. But I thought it was such a cool way to talk about it, though, And then also Strange World by Pixar too was really great. That just recently came out in the holiday season.
Strange World.
That's your Jake Gyllenhaal boyfriend movie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then I told you about I Want to Dance with Somebody, and then of course we talked about Your Christmas or Mine, which is a new Christmas movie that came out with Asa Butterfield from Sexual Education.
Oh,
which was
yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
movie. So if you can watch that on Amazon Prime, do it. I think that was great.
And then the not so great.
Bros.
Which one?
What was the one? The other Christmas movie, the Hallmark one
Oh.
we just watched.
Okay,
The
so
Holiday
there's
Dinner.
two that Andy did not like that we watched this season. Okay, first one is The Holiday Sitter with Jonathan Bennett. That was on the Hallmark Channel. We actually,
no.
I had to go through so many things to kind of find this show
how
so
to
we could watch it.
Yeah.
And it was not good. It was let's do a Hallmark movie, but just make two of the people guys. The two love interest guys. That's all it was.
Okay.
The other one that he hated was this one on Netflix, and it's called I Believe in Santa. And I thought it was great. And it's about a man and a woman, and this woman meets this guy on at a
4th of July.
4th of July thing, and they start dating, and they really like each other and stuff. And then she finds out that he still believes in Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
And it's actually really good. I thought it was good. And he's like, I can't watch this anymore. So,
I also probably would not watch them.
My buddy was in a good one called A Christmas to Treasure. I watched it. It's on Lifetime. Taylor Frey and his husband Kyle Dean are the love interest.
Okay.
Taylor went to BYU, so I met him at school. Anyway, super sappy gay love story.
Okay. Do they get it on?
they kiss at the end.
Oh.
I want to see like some hardcore gay sex on.
He wants some digging ass,
Lifetime.
like close
I
up.
think there's another website you can find some holiday themed.
That's Cock Ring 2.0.
Bend down my chimney.
Come down
it's
my
called-
chimney.
It's called Christmas Treasure Trail.
Oh my god!
So, all right. So, like, what about this like personal stuff like that happened this year that you thought was fantastic? Like,
I would say trips. I was able to go out of the country. So I was able to go to Italy. I also really loved Boston. Like, we went to Boston. We also went to New York for about a day because I was there for work. I was in New Jersey for work, and then I went to New York with Nick. But yeah, I would say like New York, Boston, and Italy. Like, those were those were the only trips I took. Oh, and Puerto Vallarta. Not in a hurricane.
right? Good. Lucky
But
you.
I did get conjunctivitis in my eyes from the dirt.
Oh,
And I got traveler's diarrhea.
You did?
Oh yeah. After the fact, I was like, "Oh, this hit later."
what was the Broadway show that you were talking about that you
A
saw?
Strange Loop.
Oh, right.
Yes.
You did get to
So,
see that.
and I still to this day I loved it. I mean, I think that it was just a masterpiece of Broadway. But yeah, I think personal trips. Those were my tops because they were all I took.
The only Broadway show we saw this year was everybody's talking about Jamie. And that
Did
was
you
like,
see it on Broadway?
No, it
Oh.
was a touring with Bianca Del Rio
Where did you see it?
in LA.
Okay.
It was like January, February,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Did you not go to New York this year?
We went in December last year.
Right.
Or
2021.
Right. So that doesn't count.
Oh, I swear. Okay.
So, but it was fun because that one was also where I had like one of the best meals we've had in a long time at Otium.
Okay.
Otium. But it was really fun because I was like, oh, look at Bianca Del Rio doing her thing on stage.
We saw Hamilton, the band's visit, Hades.
Well,
Town.
those I have as some. I have my favorite shows as Strange Loop, some other ones that didn't really jive with me.
And the thing about the thing about the Civic in San Diego, it's a huge space, and these shows that are created for Broadway stages. Broadway, as you now know, because was it your first? No. Anyway, Broadway theaters are small.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're small, but they're high.
They're high, but you're
Right.
still fairly, like, it's still very intimate. Even if you have a bad seat, you're still
Yeah.
really
London
close.
is a lot like that too, and it's very personal.
Yeah, so being in the Civic
Yeah.
is a huge space. And
and it's just
they're-
not mic'd right, and there's not a lot of
Yeah, they're
great...
trying to put these shows in there that were built for Broadway, not to tour in these huge
Well, and
spaces.
I didn't
if
like
you're all the
any
way
of
in the
them.
back, like you can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, and we weren't in the back. We were in orchestra.
We were in orchestra. Well,
and it
so
was still too far away for some of the
we
shows
did
saw.
see the band's visit, and I think that I would, if I were to see that again, I would appreciate it. But I had been up because I flew back from North Carolina from work. I had been up since like 3:30 California time, and it was at an 8:00 show, and I fell asleep.
That was one of those shows that I just did not have any interest in
Oh,
seeing.
and I loved it. I
I did not
absolutely
get it.
loved it. Loved it. And
Well,
the movie is great too. But
And the Tony, when they did their performance at the
Omar
Tony Awards,
Sharif.
it was just mediocre. It wasn't-
Yeah.
it didn't show it in a good light.
I think it's one of those shows where it's like you're expecting something like Wicked,
But it's not.
and the whole show is just like this band that got stuck in a city for a couple of days.
Would that be?
And I think that that's what makes it so brilliant is that you're expecting some huge thing, but it's just like a story about.
And they start the show off by saying this is just a regular story about a band that got stuck in the place.
And it really is
It's
just
kind of
that.
like Grinder. You kind of get this expectation, and then you go, and you're like, I'm gonna go now.
or you fall asleep.
As Joe said, I slept.
Well, and a lot of people, like, I fell asleep, and then I heard someone snoring behind me.
And people were leaving
Yeah.
because they couldn't hear. I think it's one of those moments where you're like, "No, stay. It'll be." But like,
But
it's
the
just
song
the
at the
space.
end, the thing is, the end song is beautiful. And it's very, like, poetic and everything. And I love the song, but, like, I don't really know what
Because you have
happened.
to get there.
and half the audience left, so they'll
Right.
never hear it. Oh,
So we did see other shows, but I don't group them in because I did not approve.
I loved all of them.
Hamilton, I think I appreciated Hamilton, but I really needed them to diction.
You needed
more
dick.
diction.
You
Enunciate.
needed more dick?
They needed to. I needed to get dick by Hamilton. They needed to enunciate way more because I was just like, oh, I can't understand, and I couldn't see, and I was like, then watching the sign language interpreters, and I was enamored by them. Anywho, your personals.
Exhausting sign language.
I know. By the end of the person's like, I broke my hand.
They had two,
People.
so they could split
So they
off.
take breaks.
Oh yeah, because you need to. Because there's so much going on, and the people are talking so
much.
fast. It's like,
This is what he's doing.
But I also feel like the thing about those that are signing for Hamilton is you can tell that they've rehearsed. Obviously, they're not just showing up and being like, "Oh, I'm going to sign this show."
I feel like they should though.
yeah, like it's not like somebody got sick and somebody had to come in, and they're just like, oh,
that's the next reality-based TV show.
They're singing.
It could be called "Sign for Your Life" or "Sign
And you have
Here."
to sign a show without knowing what it is.
Yeah. What were your personals, Paul?
So, like, we did the penguin encounter at SeaWorld. That was a highlight of my year. Like, that was, oh my God, those were my people. I loved it. We, of course, went to Maui in January. We finally got to go together, with the office. Our tree fell on our house in January,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So, that's how we started
That's
our
a
year
year
off.
ago.
Yeah. And like, we went to Salt Lake City and got to, see
The fog or the smog.
Nick's
Headquarters.
And the smog.
and the smog.
What is
the
it? What is it called? Inversion.
Yeah, the inversion.
But
And
it was winter, so it wasn't so bad.
right. And then Andy got sick, but wasn't COVID.
But then you guys did get COVID.
But then we didn't get COVID. Rona finally got me. The bitch got me.
Ooh, girl.
I went to DragCon and got to meet so many great drag queens.
We have to go this year together.
Okay. Let's
When
do
is it?
Um,
May?
April or May.
Okay.
Probably somewhere around there. Yeah. Depending on if I'm on my cruise or not. 'Cause,
Okay. Well, if you aren't on your cruise, we'll go together. If you are, then I'll take Nick.
Okay. But yeah, that was our year in review. Oh my gosh.
What are some of your New Year's
I don't think we're
resolutions?
going because it's in January of 2023.
No, that is for.
Oh no,
UK.
that's DragCon UK.
That's UK.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
continue on.
What are your New Year's resolutions for this year, if any, that you have?
I don't have any because I'm amazing and I don't think I need to change. And yeah.
I have two. One of them is to cook more, to actually cook more meals instead of just having pizza.
Okay.
And the other one is to declutter my apartment because I have so much junk and I just need to get rid of it all.
Do you know what else you can put on that list?
What?
Watch more of the stuff that
Paul
Andy
recommends.
and Paul recommend for you to watch.
Okay.
I try to recommend. It's a lost cause.
No. If you're a coworker of mine, I'm very busy. But if you're not a coworker of mine, work is pretty slow.
You're in that winding down.
Yeah, we're just we're coasting. So I will say I have time because I may or may not have watched the Kaleidoscope show Monday, Tuesday of this week.
Well, that's. I don't really have any resolutions. I always find that resolutions are weird because then it's you set yourself up to want to do something big, and then it's if you don't do it, then you feel oh, why did I even?
Yeah, and mine are attainable goals. Cook more. Okay, I can do that. Clean up your apartment. Okay, well that's gonna happen. Throw out that thing
Is
that
it gonna
you've had.
happen now?
Throw out the box, bitch. Throw out the AirPods box. You've had it for enough time.
Do you want Linda's phone number?
She's the best. She's coming next.
Well, I don't need to.
Did you get Mole?
Oh
No.
my God. So we got to tell you, Linda brought us.
Because I'm not to that level, the circle yet.
Yeah. That's
Season
10
5.
years.
A 10-year goal for the mole.
She's been with you for 10 years?
Linda's mother or
Damn.
in-law made in Mexico mole hand ground all
Oh my
the
God.
spices. There was no food processor used, and it comes as this thick paste, and you cook it with beef stock to turn it into the sauce. But it was
I'm going to confront her about
incredible.
Next time
What
she's
do
there.
I need to do to get on
Just
your-
leave a
the
note.
mole level?
Mole next time or you're out.
Oh, you know what? You could put.
Oh no, I don't want to lose her, so I don't want to be like,
No.
no ultimatum.
You should put you should be very sneaky about it and put out a shopping list and recipe for mole, and like put like all the ingredients.
Just have like a
supposed to be
framed
on it.
picture of mole. A
So-
picture of you with mole.
So when she comes over to like clean, she's like, "Oh, you're gonna make mole?" I was like, "Oh,
I tried, but it was so hard.
I don't know, Linda." It's like,
look at me. Oh,
I bought this one. It's like, oh, you should be like, Linda, look I bought this mole at the store and it's really good. Do you want me to like get you a jar of it?
She would fire me. She would fire me.
I got some mole.
I'm never coming back.
No, she'd be
Steve's
like,
her best friend. Just have him talk to her.
Steve and Linda have connected in
do
a way.
they?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's actually adorable, and I love that because he's home when she's there.
Yeah.
And they have like been there, like they're great friends
A
now.
bond that can't be broken.
Well,
It's
that's
really
great.
I
And
love her.
She's phenomenal. She knows all of our secrets, right? Because she cleans our, she's there to.
She knows everybody's
She's in
secrets
our
in this
home.
little area. So anyway, well, all right. I guess that's it.
Are you excited for this year?
I am excited for 2023. Let's do this.
Hey, what's coming up in 2 episodes?
Oh my god! And we have a couple of very special because this is our 98th episode that we're recording.
90th episode. Oh my god. 98th episode in Rising.
I know. So we in a couple of weeks we're gonna have our 100th episode.
Can you
We
believe
have
it?
some fun things for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So be on the lookout and have a great week.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.